Shalom, all praises be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakwadash. Yad, double honor unto the elder apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone who are well unto us his truth. And salutations unto the Arkim who continues to push the word in truth and in sincerity. Shalom to the brothers and sisters who are listening and learning at this time. And pretty much, man, the title of this one is don't let your heart go too far in this world. This is from the book of 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter, and I'll start from verse 1. And the angel that was sent unto me, whose name was Uriel, which I believe is a warrior Allah, light of the power, gave me an answer and said, Thy heart hath gone too far in this world, and thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High. You can read the previous chapter for some context. Then said I, Yea, my Lord. And he answered me and said, I am sent to shew thee 3 ways, and to set forth 3 similitudes before thee, whereof if thou canst declare me one, I will shew thee also the way that thou desirest to see, and I shall shew thee from whence the wicked heart cometh. And I said, Tell on, my Lord. Then said he unto me, Go thy way, weigh me the way of the fire, or measure me the blast of the wind, or call me again the day which is past. Then answered I and said, What man is able to do that thou shouldest ask such things of me? Now, this proves scriptures like knowledge shall increase, because these things can be done, in today's day and age, man. The Lord has given a particular insight onto Esau, primarily from the house of Teman, the smartest set of them, to know certain things, man. Okay, like the heat of a flame can be measured, the weight of a flame can be measured. What else did he say? The blast of the wind, the gust, the direction, everything can be measured now. You go and you watch the end of your news broadcast, what comes on? The weatherman or the weatherwoman, and they'll be pointing at the screen, showing you what direction the gusts is coming in from, gale force winds, all of that stuff. They can measure the winds now, what else? Or call me again the day that is past. That's your CCTV, your video footage. You can now, in the corner of the video, it gives you the time, the date, and everything. And it can be from it has to be from a previous time, because it's recording, Then answered I and said, What man is able to do that thou shouldest ask such things of me? And he said unto me, If I should ask thee how great dwellings are in the midst of the sea, or how many springs are in the beginning of the deep, or how many springs are above the firmament, or which are the outgoings of paradise? These dimensions and stuff. Peradventure thou wouldest say unto me, I never went down into the deep, nor as yet into hell, neither did... hell, see, there you go. So hell is the grave under the ground. The grave, as well as it being a condition, but it's not no fiery place, man. Neither did I ever climb up into heaven. Nevertheless, now have I asked thee, but only of the fire and wind, and of the day wherethrough thou hast passed, and of things from which thou canst not be separated, and yet canst thou give me no answer of them. He said moreover unto me, Thine own things, and such are as grown up with thee, canst thou not know? How should thy vessel then be able to comprehend the way of the highest, and the world being now outwardly corrupted, to understand the corruption that is evident in my sight? Then said I unto him, It were better that we were not at all than the wicked, then we should live still in wickedness, and to suffer and not to know wherefore. Now, pretty much, we can get into it more, but I just got to deal with these first couple of verses, up to verse 11. Look, man, we're to know what the Lord put in the book for us to know, but when you start asking them way out there questions, basically it's above, and at that time, as I said, the knowledge of the winds, the knowledge of the weight of a flame, calling back a day which is past, and things of that nature, it wasn't, couldn't be done at the time, That's why the angel Uriel said unto Ezra, he said it, man, thy heart hath gone too far in this world, We have to understand the world through the lens of prophecy, through the lens of through the storyline. Understand, we have to move through life according to the storyline. When we start stepping out of the storyline and why and now you're asking things that's way too far. Okay. There's things which we'll find out in the kingdom, which we're meant to get on the side of the kingdom, not prematurely, man. Okay. That's why Uriel said to him, I asked you of simple things, fire, wind, and days, and you couldn't do that. So what makes you think you're going to understand more? Okay. He said, moreover unto me, thine own things such as grown up with thee, canst thou not know? How should thy vessel then be able to comprehend the way of the highest? So we can't understand understand the mind of the Most High. We're to understand what's been given for understanding. Okay? We are to understand what's been given for understanding. That going above and beyond trying to understand, the mind of the Most High and why this was done and why that was made like this and why did the story have to go like that. That's doors. You're trying to unlock doors you don't want to unlock, man. That's unlocking some doors. You don't want to unlock them doors, man. Okay? Because that ultimately is going to lead to being bugged out, man. Okay? Staying in our lane and just according to what we are meant to work with and understand is an art and a talent in itself. Okay? Right? So that's pretty much what I wanted to get into the first couple of verses, man. Uriel was basically putting Ezra's in his place. You're asking me all these questions. Let me ask you some questions on some basics, see if you know that. And he couldn't give him the answer. So the sentiment is, man, teach what was taught and stick to the doctrine, stick to the scriptures, man. When you start asking them questions, and trying to go super deep into certain things that we're not meant to understand on this side, it just opening up doors that, you don't want to walk through, man. Just keep it simple. Go according to the prophecies, man. We've been given 100% truth on this side of the Bible, and all the other stuff we'll get it in the kingdom. But for now, man, just deal with the scriptures, because you start asking them questions and going beyond into space and stuff, man. It's just not gonna be nothing you expect, man. So yeah, man. As Uriel said to Ezra, man, thy heart has gone too far in this world, man. We've been given the understanding of the scriptures. Understand that. Don't get too far ahead of ourselves, man. Shalom.